The Tri-Mountain National Scenic Area includes Lion's Head Mountain, Lishan, and Baguashan. Located in Taichung County's Heping District, the Lishan Scenic Area is accessible from Taichung, Nantou, Yilan, and Hualien, and comprises Lishan, Fushoshan Farm, the Siyuan Pass, Deji Reservoir, and the Guguan Hot Springs area. Hiking on tortuous mountain paths, surrounded on all sides by towering peaks and rising ranges, one encounters countless breathtaking views. Steep cliffs and majestic summits, narrow valleys, and meandering streams flowing through deep ravines under drifting clouds. It feels as if one has walked straight into a Chinese landscape painting. Come and explore the beauty of the Lishan area with us. Lying at an average elevation of roughly 2,000 meters, the area adjoins both the Shipai and Taroko National Parks with their many peaks above 3,000 meters, affording stunning mountain views in all directions. Its cool climate gives Lishan 4 distinct seasons, cool summer weather, and the nickname of Little Switzerland. Here you can enjoy wildflowers, pick fresh fruit, collect colorful maple leaves, take in the sight of Shuishan's snow-capped summits, or just watch the kaleidoscopic play of the clouds in the sky. Lishan's natural and cultural attractions invite you on a journey of discovery. The oldest hotel in the area, the Lishan Guest House, was built back in 1965 and is befittingly located at the center of town. An impressive example of classical Chinese palace-style architecture, it is something of a landmark building with its swallowtail roof, bright vermilion pillars, and elegant russet doors. Formerly one of Chiang Kai-shek's favorite summer houses, the Lishan Guest House is now a renowned holiday resort. Nearby, the guest house's former cafe has been converted into the Lishan Visitor Center, which offers tourist information and has a viewing platform on the top of the building, a great spot for taking in the scenery. One of the local attractions is the Four Seasons Flower Garden in front of the guest house, where visitors can enjoy a variety of trees, shrubs, flowers, particularly the cherry and maple trees. Not far away is the Lansheng Pavilion, which affords sweeping views of the mist-shrouded mountains and precipitous river valleys. At the Lishan Museum, visitors can catch glimpses of local history, which is closely linked to the construction of the Central Cross-Island Highway. Army veterans and indigenous Malayo-Polynesians used dynamite, spades, axes, and their bare hands to slowly carve this road into the sheer, hard rock. The museum documents this massive civil engineering project, as well as Lishan's further development after the highway was opened in 1960. Since then, old and new residents have transformed this remote mountain village into an important tourist destination. The museum also provides an introduction to Atayal Aboriginal culture through a collection of traditional artifacts. Situated on a broad, flat-topped knoll against a backdrop of spectacular mountain scenery, the Fushoshan Farm epitomizes Lishan's successful development as a scenic area. With the changing seasons, it offers ever-new sights and vistas. In spring, you can watch the gradual blossoming of the flowers. In summer, you may admire the luscious mountain fruit reaching full ripeness. In fall, a dazzling carpet of cosmos flowers covers the ground and the maple leaves change color, while winter brings frost, snow, and truly alpine panoramas. The farm offers accommodation for those who wish to spend more time in this enchanted environment. Tianshi, the highest spot on the farm premises, is a quiet pond nestled in a forest of pines and cedars. In the afternoon, thick mists gather here and create a mysterious atmosphere. Next to the pond is another of former President Chiang Kai-shek's summer residences, the Dagwan Pavilion. Today, it is a sophisticated little cafe. Tianshi is a great place to view sunsets, and after nightfall, you can admire the star-filled night sky. Camping is also possible. Much of the area's terrain is shaped by the Dajia River, which has helped to create the narrow ravines and sloped terraces that Lishan is famous for. At the eastern end, the Suyuan Pass forms the watershed between the Dajia River and the Lanyang River. And here, one can observe geological phenomena such as river capture and a valley watershed. Other formations include the Jiayang alluvial fan and an amphitheater fluvial terrace. Since the Dajia River carries so much water, numerous hydroelectric power plants have been built along its course. Most notably, the ones found downstream from the Deji Dam and Reservoir. Completed in 1974, the Deji Reservoir, at an elevation of more than 1,400 meters, features the island's highest river dam. Against the backdrop of the magnificent Central Mountain Range, this huge artificial lake is a sight not to be missed. At the westernmost end of the Lishan Scenic Area are the Guguan Hot Springs. First discovered and developed more than 100 years ago, the resort is located in one of Taiwan's most renowned hot spring areas. The Guguan Hot Spring Cultural Center, established by the Tri-Mountain Scenic Area Administration, is well worth a visit. It is situated in the Guguan Hot Springs Park, which invites visitors to stroll under shady trees or let their feet dangle in the hot spring ponds. Lishan's high-altitude woodlands and rivers form the habitat of many plant and animal species. Much of this rich flora and fauna is found along the Lishan Tianshi Ecology Trail that connects the Fushoshan Farm Visitor Center with Tianshi, the Heavenly Pond. Primeval conifer forests line the paths with endemic species such as the Taiwan spruce, the Formosan cypress, and the Taiwan cypress. Here and there, the otherwise dense vegetation still allows views of the surrounding mountain scenery, which includes many famous peaks such as Xueshan, Taoshan, and Pintianshan. In the valleys, other noteworthy tree species grow such as the Taiwan red pine and the Formosan cherry. Meanwhile, the Lishan Ecology Reserve Trail is ideal for birdwatching. More than a dozen prized bird species call this area their home, or come here in search of food. Other treats also await. Between June and September, one may get to see the endemic Atrophanura horishana butterflies as they flutter among the flowers and trees. Diverse plant and animal life in the Lishan area continues to attract tourists from around the world. In addition to its diverse landscape, the Lishan area also offers fascinating insights into the culture and customs of the indigenous Atayal, whose main settlement is the Huanshan tribal village. Perched on sloped terraces hugging the mountainside, it can appear to be suspended in midair when the mist falls. Two of the best-known aspects of Atayal culture are their weaving craft and facial tattoos. While soft and comfortable clothes, beautifully patterned, continue to play an important role in tribal life, facial tattoos, which signified position, adulthood, and beauty, and served to ward off evil spirits, are now becoming a thing of the past. The art of making and playing the Atayal mouth harp, however, is still valued and passed on. The area's unique terrain and climate are not only attractive in themselves, but also an important factor behind the excellent quality of the local produce. High-altitude vegetables, fruit, and tea from Lishan are famous all over Taiwan. Sweet mountain cabbage, exquisite garlic, high-quality peaches, Asian pears, sweet apples, and plums are all particularly popular. Another eternal bestseller is the local tea. The high humidity and timely rains are especially beneficial for the top-notch varieties grown here, making for fresh and tender leaves that can be infused many times and generate a subtle fragrance and smooth aroma. Probably the best known of these teas is the Fushoshan Changchun tea. Other mouth-watering local specialties include Guguan sturgeons and white pine juice, as well as Lishan fruit platters and set meals. Looking back on its brief but exciting history, this scenic area along the central Cross Island Highway enchants visitors with beautiful scenery and fascinating seasonal changes, all rounded off by traditional culture and warm hospitality. Come and join us on a journey to this charming gem of a nature getaway.
Taiwan, Formosa, the heart of Asia. The time for Taiwan is now. Taiwan.